Assalamu alaikum, dear students of ninth class. In previous lecture, we have discussed about cardiovascular system. Today, I will discuss another system, that is skeletal system. Dear students of ninth class, this is prescribed in your syllabus from human body structure and functions. Dear students, what is skeletal system? The skeletal system is the framework of the body, consists of bones and other connective tissue which protect and supports the body, tissues and internal organs. Dear students, it means the skeletal system is the organ system that provides an internal framework for the human body. And it is composed of around 270 bones at birth. This total decreases to around 206 bones by adulthood after some bones get fused together. And dear students, the major function of the skeleton are body support, facilitation of movement, protection of internal organs, storage of minerals and fats and blood cells. And besides bones, the skeletal system includes cartilage and ligaments. So, dear student, this is the human skeletal system. And what are the types of human skeletal system? There are two types of human skeletal system. First is the axial skeletal system and another is the appendicular skeletal system. The student is usually the diagram in right side, the appendicular skeleton. In right side represented in red, so these are the appendicular bones. And in left side you see the diagram represented in blue color. These are the axial bones. And dear students, what are the axial bones? Axial bones, what are the axial skeletal? Axial skeletal forms the axis of the bones. It includes the skull, auditory ossicles, sternum, hyoid, rib cage, vertebral column. So, dear students, the bones of the axial skeleton, along with ligaments and muscles, allow the human body to maintain its upright posture. And dear students, it also transmits weight from head, trunk, and upper extremities. And dear students, in addition, the axial bones protect the brain and organs in the chest. Okay, so what are the skull bones? Skull bones are 22 in number. 8 are cranial bones and 14 are facial bones. And you see the diagram. What are the 8 cranial bones? 8 cranial bones are present in the head. So, parietal bone, frontal bones, temporal bone, occipital bone, saphenous bone, ethmoid bone. These are the 8 cranial bones. 14 facial bones, 2 zygomatic bones, 2 lacrimal bones, nasal bones, maxillary bones, mandible bones, and hyoid bones. These are the 14 facial bones. Next is the auditory ossicles. Auditory ossicles which are present in ear. So in each ear there are 3 bones: malleus, incus and stapes. Dear students, you should keep in mind the smallest bone in our body, that is stapes, which is present in middle ear. And next is the hyoid bone. Hyoid bone is a small U-shaped bone. It is the only bone in the body that does not form a joint with any other bone. Its function is to hold the trachea open and to form a connection for the tongue and muscle. So, dear student, it is the only bone that doesn't form a joint. Okay, so and there are three types of hyoid bone, that is greater horn, lesser horn, and body. Upper part is greater horn, middle part is lesser horn, and the last part is the body. So next is the ribs. There are 12 pairs of ribs. So they are divided into three types: true ribs, false ribs, and floating ribs. True ribs. True ribs are the ribs which are directly connected to the sternum, which are one to seven. It starts from 1 to 7. And floating ribs are the ribs which connect only at the back. Okay, that is 11th and 12th rib. And what are the false ribs? The false ribs are the ribs which are not connected directly to the sternum. Okay. So next is the sternum. Sternum is the flat bone, thin, knife-shaped bone located in the thoracic region of the skeleton. The ribs connected to the sternum in the front side, and back side it is attached to the vertebral column. And this sternum, it is also divided into two parts. Upper part is known as the manubrium, middle part is the body, and last part is the xiphoid process or zipisternum. And this is the vertebral column. Vertebral column, the vertebrae are 26 bones form the vertebral column of the human body. So what are these vertebral column of the human body? So cervical vertebrae are in 7 number, which is present at neck, and thoracic vertebrae, which is present at the chest, which they are in 12 in number. Next is the lumbar vertebrae. Lumbar vertebrae is present at the lower back, which is, they are in 5 in number. Sacrum, they are also the 5 fused bones, but we are considering in one vertebrae. Coccygeal bone is the bone which is also known as the coccyx bone and also known as the tailbone, and they are also the 4 fused bones, but we are considering in one vertebrae. So this, you see the diagram of vertebral column: lumbar, sacrum, coccyx. Okay, so next is the appendicular skeleton. So dear students, you should know what is appendicular skeleton. Appendicular skeleton forms the appendages and their attachments to the axial skeleton. It also includes the bones of the arms, legs, hands, feet, shoulder, pelvic girdle. The bones of the appendicular skeleton make possible locomotion and other movements of the appendages. Okay, dear students, they also protect the major organs of digestion, excretion, and reproduction. So, dear students, you see the diagram. It consists of shoulder girdle, upper limbs, pelvic girdle, and lower limbs. Shoulder girdle consists of scapula, head of the femur, and clavicle. Upper girdle consists of humerus, radius, ulna, corpus, metacarpus, and phalanges. Pelvic girdle consists of 2 innominate bones. Ilium, ischium, and pubis bones. So, which protects the internal reproductive organs. And lower limbs consists of femur, tibia, fibula, tarsals, metatarsals, and phalanges. So this is the appendicular skeletal system. So represented in blue color, these are the appendicular bones: scapula, clavicle, femur, radius, ulna, pelvic girdle. These all are the appendicular bones. So dear student, this was all about our today's topic, skeletal system. Thank you.